Hey everybody, it's me, Jake, from Jakin Off. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. This week, I'm joined by a very special guest, friend of the pod and friend of my life. Give it up for Dustin Slentz, everybody. Let him hear it. Come on, put your hands together for Dustin. Crash your McLaren and clap for Dustin. That's a call forward. It's another call forward. We're pioneering comedy on this podcast. You already know that, though. You already know that, Buster. You don't like that I'm hitting you like that, dude. I'm doing the Lynn Navratil slap. That's not a callback or a call forward. That's just a new joke that I said right there. Anyways, this episode, speaking of callbacks, we did a callback to episode 100 that Dustin and I recorded together about gambling. And we talked a little bit more. We did a little bit more looking into some influencers that are being paid by stake.com to also stream on a website that's owned by the same people that own stake.com. Stake.us, not .com. Either way. It's bad. Everything's bad. Donald Trump, he kidnapped the president of Venezuela this morning. And, yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Which is not so great.
Pretty cool to know that we can just take presidents.
Yeah. Yeah. How
I'm not saying it's good, but pretty cool.
It is certainly.
Dude, we took a president.
Dude, I love the idea of like somebody in Trump's cabinet like waking up to this morning and being like, last night was a movie. It's like literally like something out of a fucking movie. And not a good movie. Not one of those Harvey Weinstein films that Brett seems to like so much. Brett's a big Harvey fan. Anyways, you guys go to the links in the description to follow Dustin on social media, and make sure you follow this podcast. There will also be links in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, we release a new episode every Thursday, so there's really no reason for you to not subscribe. And without further ado, thank you so much for listening to the episode, and have a good listen to the episode.
Oh, won't you take off with me? Oh, I know it's your fantasy. Oh, won't you take off with me? Yeah, we're taking off every week.
Oh, you have printed notes this time. Really moving on it up.
Yeah, dude, it's got just the order of the stuff on it for me, so I can remember. It's gonna be good.
Really playing with fire with the margins there.
Yeah, I really am. Yeah, I put the margins low, but that's because
You trying to print on the other side of the paper next time?
I'm trying to fit as much on there as possible. I don't want to waste a piece of paper for nothing. So I try to fit as much on there, but some of it got caught.
Should to landscape, and then you're good.
No, I don't think so. Maybe for this one it would have been fine, but for another one, no, because it depends on what we're talking about. And actually, dude, I'm happy that you're here today, because what we are talking about is something that we've talked about with you on this podcast before.
Okay.
And I wanted to do a check-in, because I feel like we didn't take the complete sort of journey that we could have through the sort of burgeoning influencer sphere of this. But oh gosh, Brett, what episode number was it? I don't think that I can remember.
It was episode 100.
Episode 100. Nice. Episode 100. You were on this podcast. We were over there in that room, and we talked about gambling.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember. It was called Chumba Theory. Because we talked a lot about Chumba Casino, which is like weird ads for like all these places. We talked about a lot of stuff. One of the things we talked about was sports gambling. We talked about that sports gambling was becoming legal in more states, and that these gambling companies were also pushing for legalizing something called iGaming. Do you remember iGaming? Is like the idea that they want to take any game of chance that you could play in a casino, or really, as we're going to talk about or like see, or really just like game of chance that they can dream up. And they want to make it so that you can play it on your phone for like real money.
Just right there in your lap.
Yes, exactly. And we talked about Australia and the pokies, remember? And how they had made, like in Australia, it's really common to go into a bar and there to be a bunch of poker machines and slot machines and stuff in the bar. And in fact, it's more rare to find a bar that doesn't have them. And it's basically in Australia, it functions as a transfer of wealth from poor people to rich people. The rich people own the machines and put them in poor people's bars and neighborhoods, and then they get the profit from it. And that's really how gambling works, like everywhere almost. I mean, I think maybe the only place where you could argue that it doesn't work like that would be like a reservation casino type situation but it's like still they're not getting that money from the government. Or like the people who actually like owe Native Americans restitution. Right. They're just getting it from people who love gambling that are close by.
Yeah.
So even in that case, I don't think that you could really make that argument. All that saying, we're talking about gambling again because a lot of shit has been going on. There's been a lot of controversies. So one of the things that we didn't talk about, and I feel really short-sighted for this, is we didn't talk about the possibility of gambling and like the influence of gambling and the availability of gambling fucking with sports like athletes and like athletes getting like taken by these gambling scandals. So one of the first things we're going to check in on, Brett, you can go ahead and start getting clip number 1 pulled up. So this is about the whole Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier stuff in the NBA. So this is just and how mainstream it is.
Are you going to show me Terry Rozier's awful turnovers ever since he started being on the take?
I actually didn't. I don't have that, but I have something like that for a different athlete.
Okay.
After this one, but this is just, dude. This is like just a good old fashioned Good Morning America talking about how serious this gambling scandal is. Chauncey Billups was like playing in fixed card games for the mob, allegedly.
Yeah, the poker shit.
Yeah, fixed poker games for the mob, allegedly. And that's a real allegedly. That allegedly is a real. I'm not going to allege anything else. I'm saying allegedly. But
anytime the FBI is coming after a black man, you got to be like, huh.
Right.
What's really going on
I've
here?
heard this one before. No, very true. And then Terry Rozier, this is, I think, similar to how most gambling scandals unfold in sports, where this guy is either giving inside information or, is potentially like throwing a bet or a game or something like that in order to like help other people win money, and ultimately they pay him as well.
Right.
Where he's like checking out of games early. They're going to talk about it a little bit. This is just a short clip from Good Morning America kind of explaining it.
This morning, a major gambling scandal sending shockwaves through the NBA.
I'm just ashamed that they put themselves and put their family and put the NBA in this position.
All players are well aware of what they're allowed to do, what they're not allowed to do.
Head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers, Chauncey Billups, released on bond late Thursday. The Hall of Famer now among the more than 30 people charged with money laundering and wire fraud for allegedly rigging poker games backed by the mob. Accused, along with former Cleveland Cavaliers guard Damon Jones, of luring wealthy players to joining games in the Hamptons, Miami, and Vegas. Prosecutors say the games were fixed using high-tech devices, including rigged card shuffling machines, specialized contact lenses, and an X-ray table that could read cards face down.
Like James Bond shit, dude.
Dude,
this
yeah,
rules.
for real. It's
And they're stealing from the wealthy? I'm on board, dude, so far.
Jones
right.
not responding to requests for comment. An attorney for Billups saying overnight he would not have risked his Hall of Fame legacy, his reputation, and his freedom. He would not jeopardize those things for anything, let alone a card game. While current Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier also now out on bond, charged in a separate case for his involvement in an alleged
Is Chauncey Billups in the
criminal
Hall of
betting
Fame?
scene.
Pause it,
Trading
Brett. I believe so. Yes, I think he is.
This is funny as part of your defense to be like, I would not risk my legacy. I would not risk my Hall of Fame legacy.
Yeah,
you gotta throw that in there.
Truly, yeah. No, I believe he is. It is one of those things where, dude, I gotta say, of all the people involved in this scheme, I feel like Chauncey Billups. It's like
that was one I found the most shocking.
Yeah, you could just kind of. I also feel like it's if this is all alleged again, but I feel like you could easily play stupid. In this scenario, be like, what, dude? No, I just was showing up for a poker game. Like, I didn't know about the X-ray tables and the fucking special contact lenses. I'm a basketball coach. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, no, of course I didn't know. I'm Chauncey Billups. X-ray table? That's crazy, though. It is fucking like some high-tech shit, dude. Card shuffling machines. I mean, those exist, but they're like rigging them somehow. I'm like, how does that work, you know?
I don't know. It's got to have some sort of reader in it.
Yeah, it's got to. I've only seen The Irishman once, so I don't know how a lot of this stuff works. Anyways, roll the clip, Brett.
Insider information about NBA players and teams. Authorities pointing to this game in 2023, where Rozier left early with a foot injury. But prosecutors say he tipped off others first so that they could place bets on his underperformance.
And those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars.
Lady's got crazy teeth.
Rozier's attorney says he believes the feds had cleared his client.
They took his phone, downloaded everything. They said there's nothing to see here. We're going to fight it.
Billups and Rozier now placed on immediate leave as the league reviews the indictments. As NBA insiders say, league officials are wondering just how far this goes.
I think the NBA is a lot more concerned with how wide this has spread.
No doubt. So, Laura, this is an operation that, according to prosecutors, went on for years. Any idea at this point how they were able to crack this crime ring?
So prosecutors had the benefit of cooperators, which really helped them in this case. They're also sitting on a mountain of text messages, Craig. You can see from the charging papers just page after page of damning messages, all of which...
Hey, can you send one of those wires on your phone? I don't know. It's like literally people like texting about, watch what's good now. You've been running your mouth unchecked.
How is that part of the text message?
Black equals fold.
Okay.
Mikey 1K, Chad Green, Lex 500, G-Chin, Maz tap wrist or arm. Black equals fold. Yeah, dude. It is sort of like hilarious when you learn that people are just openly texting about, pretty like obvious crimes.
Dude, to still text or email about stuff like this is so funny to me.
Brett, play the very end of this. I think that it's like we got like 2 seconds left, actually.
Now they'll be able to use it trial, guys.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. That wasn't worth it at all. No, dude, it is. It's so funny. And that's actually, dude, okay. So the other gambling sports scandal that I wanted to talk about is the Luis Ortiz, Emmanuel Clase.
Oh, yeah, that one's wild.
Dude, so
Well, before you go to that, if you should go to the Terry Rozier is definitely guilty compilations. We don't have to do it on the show, but that's something you should check out. It's just highlights of Terry Rozier having like the most befuddling turnovers.
I plan on it. And the other thing about the Terry Rozier thing, if I remember correctly, is that the Heat traded for him or signed him, and they did so while the NBA and like the commissioner knew that he was...
Yeah, the NBA didn't want to tip off the investigation.
The NBA didn't want to tip off the investigation, so they let the Heat sign him. And he ended up, getting like fucking a bunch of money. And then they're like, oh, and you're indicted on federal RICO charges or whatever. And this Emmanuel Clase guy. So this also is like way more likely to happen in sports where like individuals can have like a huge influence on like these like sort of play-by-play outcomes, right? Like if you're betting on Terry Rozier to make 8 3-pointers in a game or something like that, he can easily make himself only make 7. Like he can just take less 3-pointers or like miss them on purpose easily.
Right.
Whereas like something like football, it's like if you're betting on like a team to like score a touchdown on a certain play or like do a run play, like maybe it could be influenced in that way, but I think it'd just be like more difficult. There's like way more things. Baseball is another. This has happened a bunch of times in baseball throughout the history of baseball.
Right.
And this whole Emmanuel Clase, Luis Ortiz thing is that they were like betting on if they were going to throw
the first pitch of the at bat or whatever.
Yeah, like it'll be like the first pitch of an inning that he comes in, or the first pitch of an at bat, and they're like betting on, is it going to be a ball? Is it going to be a strike? And
you got to throw one fastball and you're good, dude. Then you can be yourself.
Yeah,
we just need one fastball.
Yeah, no, exactly. Or like, is he going to throw it under a certain number of miles per hour? This is a quote that I wanted to read because it cracked me up before we watched this video. This is from an Associated Press article about it. In one example cited in the indictment, Clase allegedly invited a bettor to a game against the Boston Red Sox in April and spoke with him by phone just before taking the mound. 4 minutes later, the indictment said the bettor and his associates won $11,000 on a wager that Clase would toss a certain pitch slower than 97.95 miles an hour. In May, the indictment said, Clase agreed to throw a ball at a certain point in the game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, but the batter swung, resulting in a strike. Costing
that
the
son
batter,
of a bitch.
Yeah, it cost them $4,000 in wagers.
You got to do your research on people's plate discipline.
I know, bro. It's so funny. But I think when we watch this video, we'll see their solution to this was. But it says, after the game, which the Guardians won, one of the bettors sent Clase a text message with an image of a man hanging himself with toilet paper. The indictment said. Clase responded with an image of a sad puppy dog face, according to the indictment. So they're sending each other sad puppy dog faces. And then, again, all alleged, it looks like their solution to this was just to have him start spiking those pictures directly into the fucking ground. Brett, roll the tape.
If you want to just get it down to its lowest common denominator, Chitter Kerstad. For Daz Cameron as we start.
Two outings ago, it was an unearned.
That's a one-run game here in the ninth.
They're like, throw the worst pitches you've ever thrown, bud. I don't want to kill myself. Unalive.
Dude, it's
sorry,
so crazy
I don't want to unalive myself.
To be making that kind of money and then to just start risking everything.
It's wild, dude. It's
fractions
wild.
Of what you make for these gambling transactions.
It's crazy, and it's not something that we had talked about. I felt like after all of this stuff started coming out, I felt like a little short-sighted after, because right after our episode is when Jonte Porter got in trouble too.
Yeah,
that happened like a couple months after, which was another similar thing where it's like this guy, because that's the thing too. Terry Rozier is, I think, a pretty like solid NBA player, but a guy like Jonte Porter who's like not really
getting minutes.
Yeah, he's not getting minutes. He's not like a big time player that's going to make a lot of money from his career. He's
generate a lot of money for the league.
Exactly.
So that's why you make an example out of that guy.
Yeah, he's way more likely to be somebody who would be willing to do something like, fuck up a prop bet or whatever the fuck. So that was one thing that we talked about. That was just a refresh. The sports gambling thing, it's still going strong. I actually read an article about sports gambling in the state of Michigan. That's a place where sports betting and iGaming is legal, both of them. And I believe the revenue that they reported, like the gambling companies reported in Michigan for their sports book, was somewhere around $85 million for the year of 2025 in an article that came out on December 16th. Pretty good. The other thing that we talked about was iGaming. And they reported the revenue in the state of Michigan for 2025 for iGaming, $285 million.
Jesus.
So just like so much more. Only like $48 million of that going to taxes, by the way. Not very much. And that's what we ended up on. We talked about Drake and a website called stake.com, where it's like even if iGaming doesn't become legal in the United States, like all over the place, it's already sort of here. People are losing their money in exorbitant amounts on stake.com. Drake, our friend from the previous episode, you guys might remember he made a diss track about Jakin Off and talked about gambling on games at Chuck E. Cheese. But he is now also facing RICO charges.
Drake
I don't know
is?
if you've seen this within the last couple days. So the whole deal with Drake is he is streaming himself gambling on stake.us, which is a website. Again, this is all alleged. This is the first time I've ever had to say this, like in a serious. Listen, Drake is gambling and streaming himself gambling on stake.com. The whole allegations is that he's using this money. He's like basically making a bunch of money doing like bullshit gambling for a gambling company, streaming on a website, Kick. I don't know if you've heard of Kick. It's like a new streaming site similar to Twitch. It's owned by the people who own Stake. It's founded by the same people. They own an F1 team. The F1 team has like Stake and Kick all over the car and the suits and stuff. They own the streaming site that they're doing this on. They own the casino that they're gambling in. And they're saying, well, it's not a way to promote an illegal gambling site. Bullshit. I think we all kind of can agree that if these allegations are true, bullshit, Drake. But here he is. This is a clip of him over Christmas. So this is like really recent of him streaming himself playing roulette. This is just a little taste of what this is like these days.
Yep. I like where that's falling. I like where that's falling! 11! Oh, shit! Oh, shit. There gotta be a ticket. 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 1.1.
$1.1 million.
Thank you. No, not yet. Not yet.
Is that a virtual roulette wheel?
No, dude. It's so stake.com is like, it's a real. There's somebody spinning a roulette.
So it's like
wheel,
a physical casino, but it's like
they're
cameras
videotaping it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Diabolical,
dude. Bro. For real. And you can get a slow-mo view.
I can play
of your
roulette
ball.
from my couch, dude. Oh,
yes, you can play it on your cell phone, dude. They're basically anyone who's ever played on stake.com is considered a plaintiff in this case right now. And dude, it's weird. They're saying that he used the money on this to jack up his Spotify listens. So he's using the money from promoting an illegal gambling site to then use bots and stuff to artificially inflate his Spotify listens so that he gets more money from Spotify.
Damn.
It's the allegations. So that's what he's being investigated for. There's another video from this same exact stream just to give you a taste of what it's like when they're not gambling, the sort of substance of this stuff. It's the exact same stream, same guy. He's doing these are like a Christmas holiday stream with some other streamer. I like hate how many times I'm saying the word stream in a row right now. It's really pissing me off. But this is it's him showing off some shoes that he did, and they're maybe the ugliest shoes that I've ever seen in my life.
Drake shows off Nocta Chrome Hearts collaboration.
Yeah.
I thought we stopped funding Nocta.
We're pulling out of Nocta. We're not doing Nocta anymore. It's a bad deal. Anyways, yeah.
Now we just have to rely on Drake to predict the weather. That sucks, dude.
I thought you were making a NAFTA joke. It's so funny because it could be a lot of
things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bring those chrome. Yeah, bring those chrome Noctas in here real quick. They ain't seen these yet. I'm about to cry, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, no. My goodness. Damn.
They're just bright orange with like gold.
Nigga ain't seen these. Nah, they ain't seen no regular forces right here, but you know, little chrome touch, love you forever forces. We might give these away tonight, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at how they're looking at each other. I don't know. Should we give these away?
Dude, yeah, they like clearly don't know each other super well, and they aren't friends. That's like a green screen behind them. This guy's name is Bon de Don or something like that. Or Bon de Don. His name is Bon de Don. Dude, it sucks. This fucking sucks, dude. I can't believe that this... It makes me... Bin de Don. Bin de Don. They're streaming this. You can see right there, kick.com/Drake. So they are... Yeah, they're streaming this on the website that is also the website that is owned by the people who they're gambling on their website also. It's fucking crazy, dude.
How much money do you need, man?
I don't know.
He's so rich.
Dude, it is so crazy when I think about like that kind of shit, right? Where it's like, yeah, like I can't imagine having that much money. I feel like if I had the amount of money that Drake has, I would be giving away like such exorbitant amounts of it. Like I don't need it, you know? But I also think that the route to getting that much money like requires you to be like kind of
an ethical mindset to get you there. Yeah.
You have to be kind of fucked up and like be sort of a fucked up person like to even get that amount of money. And so
because like to be a billionaire, you don't just have to make $1 billion. You have to get to a point where you're keeping $1 billion.
Yeah, you have to like, and you also, I feel like the route to that is like slaughter, like, or, you know, like even just like the violence of like being like, well, if you don't fucking do this, then you're not going to have money to eat.
Right.
Kind of shit, you know? And that's bad too. And it's all like just sort of crazy to me to think about like, yeah, and it's also that Drake can play roulette. It's also that Drake can play roulette in front of a green screen and show me the ugliest fucking shoes that I've ever seen in my life.
I'm getting tired of the green screens everywhere, dude. Everyone's using them now, and they're so obvious.
Right.
Like, it's just like, we know you're not in Aruba right now.
Are you saying that because we're using a green screen?
Are you? Are we?
No. It'd be really funny. This is what we chose. We're like, yeah, we want to green screen a Ween poster behind us, dude. We need to make this place cool. Let's green screen a Ween poster. It is a cool Ween poster, Brett. Yeah, it's behind you on the right. Anyways, yeah. So we talked about Drake. We talked about Stake.com, and we're going to stay on Stake.com. We're going to talk about some of the other influencers that sort of use this site. I'm sure Aiden Ross, you know Aiden Ross.
Yeah, I'm aware of Aiden Ross.
You're aware of Aiden Ross. Have you ever watched any of his stuff? Have you ever seen any of his shit? Just when it comes up.
The only thing I've seen is the Puka Nakua dance.
Okay, yeah, that definitely happened recently. That's a good. He had wide receiver Puka Nakua on his stream, and Puka Nakua did some very anti-Semitic sort of.
Was he like dancing around a dreidel? Is that what?
It's the I can't remember the name for the term, but it's like harkens back to like almost even like a medieval like style of anti-Semitism that's like sort of existed for a long time, but it's like he's doing the thing where he's like rubbing his hands together and stuff.
It looked like
that.
He spun something.
Yeah, he's supposed to. I think it's like the football is supposed to be a dreidel.
Supposed to be the football. I thought dreidel. Maybe I'm anti-Semitic.
Yeah, exactly. So Aiden Ross, what these guys do is they just sort of they are huge pieces of shit. Like they'll just go places and like piss people off or like goad people into like saying crazy shit or doing crazy shit. And then the other times that they stream, they just gamble a fuckload, dude. Like they're just gambling all the time. Here he is. This is him talking with the Full Send podcast, and he's answering a question. A Full Send podcast, another like group of guys who are like, this is all like the Jake Paul sphere of influence,
like Nelk Boys and shit
dude,
like that.
Yeah, it's all these like, and it's really hard to like overstate how many people follow these guys. Like they have like huge followings, millions of people.
Yeah, well, nobody would take the male loneliness epidemic seriously, and now here we are. They're all following these fuckwads.
Yeah. So we should go ahead and play this clip. This is him on the Full Send podcast. And he's go ahead, Brett.
Who's your guy, or when do you know when to quit?
Myself.
So you're up $500,000 and you're like, yo, Aiden,
I
you're
want
up $500,000,
more.
now you got to walk away?
I want more.
Well, then how'd you get away from the table?
I went away, came back to Vegas because I had my plane. My plane was ready. So
they got you out of there.
So I left because my plane was ready, and then I came back to Vegas, and they took it all back, and I'm down more money now.
And then on the flip side, what's your biggest L?
My biggest L?
Like session.
This session I lost $1 million in like 2 hours.
Yeah. So he lost $1 million in 2 hours. I love how the beginning of the podcast or the beginning of the clip, he's like, so who's your guy? Like, how do you know when to walk away? And he's like, oh, it's myself, and I don't.
Yeah, and then he's like,
oh,
I
it's
left because my plane was ready.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it's myself, and I don't. I only leave when I have to. And then I go back and lose it all, everything that I did make. And they're like, okay, but on the flip side of that awful thing, what's the worst awful thing that's ever happened to you? Like, there is no flip side, but they're talking about it in a way that, like, it really romanticizes gambling. And in a lot of ways, I actually don't think that this is new. You know what I mean? Like, I think that like gambling being cool is like existed for a long time.
Yeah.
I just don't think that it's,
I mean, because it rules.
I love to play poker.
You shouldn't do it, but it's awesome.
I like to play poker with my friends. I can have fun at a casino, but this sort of ties exactly back into what we were talking about last time, which is that one of the benefits in America that we've had as our relationship to casinos is that they're concentrated in specific places.
Right.
So like most people have to drive like 40 minutes, 30 minutes to get to a casino. And if you drive somewhere for like 30 minutes, maybe you get there, you you were feeling upset at the beginning of the drive, but you've had some time to calm down. You're not like as, likely to go in there and risk your entire fucking life. And it's just changing. Like everything about it is changing. And here's a clip of Aiden Ross. The other thing about this stake.com shit is that like the games that people are playing on here, it's hard to like understand exactly what it is that they're gambling. This one is like clearly like a slot machine, but then the slot machine starts doing like all this crazy shit. And honestly, dude, slot machines and casinos are tough for me to wrap my head around and like understand exactly what it is that's going on or that I'm
There's a lot going on.
I don't know what I'm supposed to want.
Play all the lines. Give me all the lines.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know that there's a way to play
I go to
different
the penny
lines.
slot and play 50 cents a hand. Give me all 50.
Yeah, dude, I don't understand how they work completely, and that's kind of on me. But we're going to watch this. There's this slot machine that he's playing on stake.com. He's fucking bananas. It doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, Brett.
Hey, bro.
Come on, full screen this.
Come on.
Shit. No. 20.
20. Wait, that's a full line money bag, too. Come on.
Come on, Cheese. 7.
Bro, that last multi, please.
Wait, is that a lot? Wait.
Bro, this is a fucking shit ton.
It is? Wait.
What is this? Full line money bag. In
no,
bottles.
that's ass, Cheeser.
No, it has one more hit. Right there.
Dude, even Aiden Ross is like, wait, how much money am I winning? What's going on? He's like, no, that's bad. No, it's good.
Yeah, I generally never know what's happening on those slot machines.
Dude, yeah. It's making me realize, like, I'm like, dude, this is
I love the ones with bonus games.
Yeah, where you're like...
The bonus games, dude? You're like, I don't even care about the jackpot. Get me to the bonus. Just get me to the bonus round.
Yeah.
Just get me into the free plays, dude. Give me some free rolls.
It's so bizarre, dude. And yeah, I don't even know. And the caption on this video just says Aiden Ross going crazy on Wanted again. And it's like, what does that mean? What does it mean? It's unclear how much money he won to me because so many different numbers flashed on the screen. And all of them, it's like not going up. Like some of them are lower, some of them are higher than the numbers that were on the screen before. It's bizarre. It's confusing. And I don't. But that's the thing, dude. And that's kind of what I was saying. And what we talked about last time is it's not just slot machines, and it's not just like they literally want to make it so that whatever they dream up, you can play on your phone. There's one game that I see people play, or that I saw a lot of footage of, where it's a gameonstake.com where it's like just like a dot that starts at the bottom left corner of a graph and just goes up, and there's like a number that counts, and you're literally betting on how high the number it's going to go between 1 and 10.
Oh, wow.
And people are like, I'm out at 5. I'm going to get out at 5. I can't remember. We might have, I think that there is a clip of somebody playing that at some point. Because for the rest of the episode, we're actually going to talk about a guy who's like the new kid on the block in terms of this stuff. His name is Jack Doherty. Have you heard of Jack Doherty?
It sounds familiar.
You've probably like seen him in similar contexts that you've seen Aiden Ross.
See that guy going around exposing Somalian fraud?
No, he's not. He is. I think that he's exposing fraud, but doesn't realize it. And I think you'll see what I'm talking about. He's really, really popular. Again, another one of these guys. 15 million subscribers on YouTube.
Jesus.
10 million people follow him on TikTok. That kind of stuff. A couple million on Instagram. But he's a young kid, and this is, dude, we're gonna watch some of his videos. These are pretty much how every single one of his videos goes. Like all of his reels, everything. This is the formula. Go ahead and run it, Brett.
All right, I got $150,000 worth of credit card debt right here, so we got to make it back and pay it somehow. So I'm going to play a hand on Stake.us to help chip away the debt. All right, we got mines right here. Here we go. Let's see if I can. Boom, boom. All right, we got 3 left. 1. Last one. And just like that, we made $12,000, guys. I'm going to make my first payment. And boom, just like that, we chipped away some of the debt. Shout out Stake.us. Let's go.
Yeah. So he's like, you got credit card debt? Why don't you just play some mines on
literally
Stake.com?
going after the people in the worst position to gamble.
Dude, it's insane. First of all, the one thing that you're going to notice, he never loses any of these games. And it's like
you only post your dubs, dude. Come on.
Well, the thing that people question is he only posting his dubs, or is this guy like Stake.com setting this guy up? You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure.
And I think that the reality is that a lot of these guys are getting like really special treatment by these casinos to where they're not necessarily like gambling at all. Allegedly. I'm alleging that.
Or they're just getting their losses reimbursed.
Yeah, there's something.
That'd probably be the easier way to go about it. Here, keep playing till you win this much.
Right. There's something.
Post the video, we'll cover the losses.
There's something going on clearly, and yeah, he does this in every single one of his videos. He never loses, and he's sort of annoying as fuck. He's really, really annoying. This next video is him. This is him giving his mom a Christmas gift. This is him giving his mom her Christmas gift. So he just posted this like within the last couple of weeks. And yeah, he goes over everything he gives her, and then they just gamble a little bit of money.
All right, guys, I got my mom a brand new Mercedes-Benz, a Louis Vuitton bag, and some Van Cleef for Christmas. And we got to make it back somehow because that's like $100K worth of gifts. So we're going to go on Stake.us, play some mines real quick. Right, 2 more. Last one. And just like that, we made $12,300.
It's so funny how it's just not clear at all what this game is.
Yeah, it's like
it looks like it's like a version of Minesweeper.
Yeah. It's like there's no clarity on the games. They're just it's like it looks like Bejeweled. You know what I mean?
Dude, if I could gamble on Minesweeper, that might be the end of me.
You literally can do that. You could pick up your phone and do it right now. If you wanted to. I would heavily advise against it. It's really bad. These guys are fucking crazy. Here's the other thing about this video. Brett, leave it up. Because their house. So I assume that he's at his parents' house, maybe? Behind him. And the house that's behind him compared to like the house that he clearly lives in, I'm not getting like super big like house vibes from this house. And not that there's something wrong with that, but it just looks like it doesn't look like the house of somebody who's buying this kind of stuff. It's like, dude, why aren't you helping your parents out a little bit? You know what I mean? Like,
now, I don't know. Let's break down this house. First of all, that is a nice driveway. That is not just regular concrete. That's
it does
some
look
sort
like
of
a nice
concrete
driveway.
Finish.
We have a 2-car garage.
You got a 2-car garage. Some actually pretty beautiful brickwork on the steps leading up to the door, and a very nice door, might I add.
Yeah.
Now the siding or whatever the wood paneling, that's a trash color. I don't know what color that is.
Right.
That's throwing off the rest of it. But yeah, it looks like a nice house.
I'm not saying that the house looks shitty. I want to be clear. I'm saying that the house doesn't align with the persona that this guy has. He has all these supercars. He's got this giant mansion or whatever. He's giving his mom a brand new Mercedes in front of this fucking, seemingly like regular. And these guys live in Florida too. That's the other thing that you got to remember. So like property in Florida, probably a little cheaper, I guess, than here. They have less taxes. But yeah, dude, I don't know. That part I find odd. I'm like, dude, you better have paid off this house for your parents at least. You're just spending $150,000 on cars and stuff all the time. It's crazy. There's another video. The next one is him giving his dad a Christmas gift. He gives his dad his Christmas gifts. He gives him some interesting stuff, dude. I kind of am like curious about what you think the utility of one of these gift items is. It kind of caught my eye, and I don't know, dude. He gives him a gift, and then they just gamble on a coin flip. They literally just gamble on a coin flip. Like, he gives him his presents. He's like, look at these presents. I got them for my dad. I'd never be anywhere without my dad.
I should get him a different shirt.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. His dad's shirt sucks. Go ahead.
All right, guys, I just surprised my dad with the $60,000 Rolex Presidential and a Louis Vuitton golf ball set. So here you go, Dad.
That is amazing.
Of course, I wouldn't have anything without my parents, and Stake.us. So you're gonna have to help me make some of it back right now. So heads or tails on Stake.us right now?
Heads.
All right, heads it is. We're going with heads. We have $5,000, and bang, it's heads. Cash out.
Really?
We just made $10,000 on Stake.us, really? Just like that, baby.
Really?
It's that freaking easy. Real.
Yeah.
I found a Rolex Presidential one time, dude.
Really?
I found one.
Where?
I used to work at this car dealership. This is an incriminating story, but whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
I was in a guy's car.
Yeah, I was detailing a car. I think that it had come back from the body shop. It had like some repair work done on it, and I was vacuuming under the seats, and I'm like getting in there. It's a Corvette, and as I'm like upside down, like vacuuming under the seat, I see something very shiny. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And I pull it out, and it's a fucking Rolex Presidential, like fucking.
It fell under the seat.
It was under the seat, gold, diamonds all over it, and so I'm fucking 20 years old. First instinct, throw it in my pocket, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know what to do. I don't want to be caught holding this watch. I just throw it in my pocket.
Yeah.
And I start looking around. I'm like, there's no cameras where I'm at. Like,
wow, dude.
Oh shit. So I end up leaving with it, and I'm looking at it, and like these watches have the date and time on them,
Yeah.
And so what I did is I looked at the date and the time and the day of the week, and I went backwards on the calendars to see when was the last time that day of the week would have fallen on that date, and by like I kept doing it and doing it, like, oh, this thing's been missing for 5 years.
Whoa.
Like this watch is gone to him.
Yeah,
he lost his watch. He hasn't been missing this for 5 days.
Yeah.
And Corvettes, the seats are electronic and they're very low sitting, so there's a ton of shit under the seat.
Yeah.
So it'd be very easy once the watch got there, even if you thought you looked for it.
Yeah.
To never until you're detailing it and like really getting in there. Because I take pride in my work.
Right.
You got to be good at detailing if you want to find a Rolex Presidential.
You earned that. You earned that
I
Rolex.
earned that with my great work ethic.
Okay.
And so then I take it to I took it to get it appraised,
Yeah.
or to see if it was real, basically.
Okay.
But I went to I couldn't walk in and be like, is this real? Because I found it. So I was like, oh yeah, this was my grandpa's watch. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it. And they're like, we don't sell Rolexes. If you sold it to us, we would just melt it down for the gold and the diamonds. But here's what we're offering you, and it was like $2,000, and I was like, I just needed to know that that's real gold and real diamonds. And
Yeah.
And so then when I was leaving, I was like, all right, cool, thanks for the. He's like, yeah, no problem. Obviously, your grandpa loved fancy things. which made me mad. She had insulted my grandpa. I have a found/stolen watch.
Yeah.
And I said it was my grandpa's, and she's like, "Oh, grandpa's kind of fancy, huh?"
Dude,
and then I'm like,
so
"Don't
funny,
talk about my grandpa like that."
Hey, tell your fairy ass grandpa we said, "Hey, nice watch."
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
So yeah, so then,
insulted your grandpa.
dude, I was so mad about it. I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, then I'm like, all right, well, this is about to be like life-changing money, dude. I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
I'm looking up the watch and shit, and it's like,
how much weed can I buy for $2,000?
oh, I didn't even smoke weed at this point yet.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, this is life-changing money.
You could have actually done something with it.
Yeah. And I was 20 years old, so this is 19 years ago.
Yeah, the
so
1800s, basically.
Yeah,
dude.
so the inflation, you know.
It was pre-Civil
War. It was like $1 million.
War.
And so finally, like, all right, I'm going to fucking sell it on eBay or whatever. And so I had it listed on eBay and one other site. And I got an offer for like $17,000. I was like, ooh, that's a lot of money. And the next day I got an offer for $23,000. And I was like, let's do that. And so I agree on this escrow site to sell it for $23,000.
Oh my god, dude!
Fucking box it up. I ship it. I buy the package and the delivery intercept insurance on it, so that if I feel anything funky, I can just click a button, like turn that thing around. And so I mail it off. The tracking goes out,
bro.
I get an email from the escrow company saying that my bank account is 1 digit off and they can't pay me. And I'm like, what? And so I start going through it, and I'm like, no, this is like my information. Like, what the hell? And so I do the delivery intercept, and it's in North Carolina. And for 2 days, I don't get any emails. The next thing I know, 2 days later, it's like on the oceon. Like, it is not in UPS's hands anymore. They have shipped it overseas, right?
Dude,
and now I'm out $23,000 on this perfectly fairly stolen watch,
dude.
So now I'm just trying. It goes to Paris, and then like I send a letter to UPS like, hey,
you stole my stolen watch.
But also the guy that bought it from me asked me to lie about the value.
Why?
Because of customs.
Oh, bro, no.
I was 20 years old. I was an idiot.
You got scammed out of your scam.
Out of the watch, dude. And then it ends up in Paris.
Bro.
I still have the address. I still have the address written down. If I ever get rich enough to make it to Paris, I'm going to that address.
Oh, my God, dude. And getting your stolen watch back.
Something.
Yeah,
have a conversation.
Dude. Dude, that's so fucking funny.
And then
dude,
the next day, so it gets shipped. The day after, like, it's like the guy has it, right?
Yeah.
I get an eBay offer. This lady from New York. Oh my God, my husband's looking for this watch. I'll buy it right now, $19,500. This is eBay, fucking legit.
Damn,
PayPal,
bro.
fucking.
Oh fuck. Dang, dude. Oh my God. That's a gut wrenching story. Brett, did you write down the timestamp for that? That's gonna be a reel. Dude, that sucks, bro.
I don't know what the statute of limitations is on stealing a Rolex presidential.
Dude, it's fine. It's fine. We'll figure out a way to edit it so that it doesn't. So that it's.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, it'll be okay. How long ago was it?
I was 20. Yeah, 19 years ago.
Yeah, dude. There's no way that the statute of limitations. And you know what? If it makes you feel any better, not that many people watch this podcast.
Well, there you go.
So. Yet. Maybe this will be the episode.
You have one listener in Lawrence, Kansas who's like, wait a second.
My Rolex presidential. Now, I bet whoever's watch that is dead now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But, dude, what I wanted to ask you about was the Louis Vuitton golf balls. Weird, right?
It's just a status thing.
What's up with that? Do people actually use them?
I doubt it.
Right? They're probably bad.
I mean, they're not made by Louis Vuitton. It's probably like a Titleist Louis Vuitton. I'm sure they don't have their own golf ball factory. You know, I'm sure it's
you
just,
never know, dude. I feel like
they
can
slap
do
their
anything.
brand on whatever, and
yeah, you're probably right.
All of a sudden, it's worth a bunch of money.
Yeah, pretty lame. Anyways,
and those went to his mom and not his dad.
They went to his dad.
Oh, okay.
He gave his dad. His dad just looks like a mom. His dad has butch energy. I'm just saying, dude. His dad's total butch. Here's a video. This is a clip of him not well, he does gamble in this one, but you're gonna like this one. This is him getting in a fight with one of the island boys. Kind of. He's like, dude, they're screaming at each other, and then the other thing you're gonna see is like their mutual security guards in the background like start like walking around the table and being like, God damn it, dude, are we gonna have to fight each other? Are we gonna have to get in a security guard fight because of these two bitch ass kids? They're probably like members of the IDF, have done like unspeakable crimes, and now they're Jack Doherty's security guards. They're like, God, dude, this kid sucks. Anyways, roll the clip.
I don't care enough to say it. You already know who you
I
are.
respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, okay.
You can't call me a bitch. All right.
Basically, I already did.
Wait, what? What? Say I'm bitch.
Bro, get away from me, bro.
You told me to get to your
Get
face.
away.
Do you not remember?
Get out of my face, dog. Just get away.
Do you not remember?
Bro, get away from me. Get out of my face.
Okay.
Get away from my face.
You told me
You're
to get
spitting on me. Get away
You're
from
spitting
me.
on me too.
No, because you're in my face.
Okay.
All right, since the Island Boy's a bitch, I'm going to make his daily salary on Stakeout US real quick. Coin flip. Tails. Come on. Heads. And just like that, boom, cash out. $2,000 made. Who's the bitch now?
Yep.
It's funny is you can't tell how much money's in his account, so he could have lost all those. There's no way to tell what's happening on the screen. He could have just lost 3 coin flips in a row and been like, boom, cash out, 7,800.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's fucking crazy, bro. Isn't that so annoying, dude? These guys are like, it's crazy how much how much of a following this guy has.
You said 15 million on YouTube?
15 million subscribers on YouTube, bro.
Boy, that's a sad state of affairs.
It's
for this
a bummer,
country,
dude.
right?
It's a bummer, dude. And he sucks, and he's super annoying. But he does get a bit of comeuppance. This next thing is not a video; it's just a picture, Brett. This is him standing on a bunch of cars. If you want to like zoom in a little bit, if you can, let's see if we can get this car that he's standing on specifically. Is a McLaren. So these are like all like supercars. He's, you know, I assume that he's renting these. I don't
Most
think
likely,
that he
yeah.
actually owns them. But it's got a wild paint job. He's got an American flag. It looks like a Bentley.
American
Yeah.
flag Bentley.
An American flag.
Isn't that an
Bentley.
English car?
Yeah. That's a really astute observation, Dustin. That's a Lamborghini. That's the McLaren that he's standing on. That's a Toyota. It's just a
I don't think that's a Toyota.
That's a RAV4.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a Lamborghini as well. And so he posted this, and the caption was, "Which car is your favorite?" One of the things that this guy went viral for is that he crashed that McLaren that he's standing on. He crashed it during a stream that he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he was streaming. Obviously, he's driving while he's streaming. Somebody's in the passenger seat filming him, but he's also looking at his phone. You're going to see it. We're going to watch the video of this.
I think
happening.
I might have seen this.
It happened a minute ago. So he's been popular online since he was like 15. But he's now coming of age. And you'll notice, where is he streaming it, dude? Kick.com. He's streaming it on stake.us's streaming site. And it's like in the middle of a fucking hurricane. He's driving and looking at his phone. And he's a dumbass. Chewing his fingernails because he clearly is riddled with anxiety. Just saying. It's anxious behavior. You can see the chat. People are being like, show the road. We want to see what the road looks like.
Show us the road at least. They try to paint on the road every now and then.
You can hear him speed up.
Yeah. He lost control.
Yeah, and the stream continues after this, but that's the end of the clip. He gets out of the car and like is like being like, no, my car. The guy who's recording him is like fucking kind of fucked up, but he doesn't really care about him as much as he cares about the car. And he's just like, my car, no, I can't believe this is the worst day of my life, dude. He recorded himself texting while he was driving, basically, and then crashed his car. Yeah, dude. Take your debt management advice from this guy. Just gamble for your credit card payment, dude.
I'm ready to gamble right now, dude.
I know you're jacked. I can tell. You're fucking.
That's what I'm doing when I get home.
Yeah, you're amped to go to stake.us, dude. Which nobody should go to. We're speaking out. What's the opposite of a sponsor? We're a
hit list?
Yeah, we're making a hit list, dude. That's a sponsor. Yeah, we're putting out a fatwa on the fucking the stake.us, guys. Anybody, you guys familiar with fatwas? You know about that?
I don't know what a fatwa is.
That's like what the Ayatollah of Iran would like be like, I'm gonna put out a fatwa. It's like basically being like, Muslims, get them. We're all gonna kill this guy. They did it to Salman Rushdie for that book that allegedly like portrays Muhammad poorly.
Oh yeah.
They put out a fatwa on him. Famously, fatwa. Look it up. I'm educating, dude. This is an educational podcast. Dude, okay, the most recent thing that this guy was in the news for, which this is what we're going to wrap up on, is he went to the Jake Paul fight. And this is him ahead of the fight, leading up to it. He put it all on Jake, dude. He went to the casino and he put it all on Jake, which is what I want you guys to do. Listeners at home, put it all on Jake. Me, Jakin Off. So go ahead and roll this, dude.
All right, I just got married, but I'm going right to the sports book to bet all my money on Jake Paul. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All of it. Jake Paul, please. All in on Jake Paul, baby.
Oh, pause it. I must have not clipped that on the end. I did a bad job of editing that. That's the next clip that we're gonna watch, actually. He went to the Jake Paul fight and got in a huge fight outside of the fight.
Oh, really?
With a guy who's a professional fighter.
It's so funny to get married and the first thing you do is go bet all of your money
on Jake Paul.
Try gold digging this, bitch. I'm betting everything I have. It's kind of similar to Jessica and I, one of our first dates.
Wow, what'd you guys do?
Well, we went to a casino,
mm-hmm.
and I lost $150 on roulette, I think.
Wow, dude.
And I was not feeling good about it, you know? And so then I went to the ATM and pulled out another $200.
Oh, my
Complete degenerate behavior. And I saw her eyes be like,
whoa.
What is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, this. I saw the red flags going off in her head, and then I was like, well, now I have to win that money back.
Yeah.
I did, dude. I won all my money back and then went up another $300.
Nice.
And then I went down, and then I had lost $100 of that. So I left up $200 after all was said and done.
And you guys have been together ever since.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it worked. Wow, dude. See, sometimes you do gotta put it all on the line. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Do that on an early date, not after the wedding night.
Sometimes you do gotta bet the house, as they say. That's a gambling term. Sometimes you gotta bet the house, and it works out. But you shouldn't do it every day after you give your parents a gift, or just like when you wake up in the morning, and you shouldn't.
That's playing with house money, right? When you go to the ATM in the casino because you got the money in the house, and now you're playing with house money.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I've never considered that, Dustin. Yeah, Brett, write that down. House money from casino. But this is this last video is him getting in a fight. So he walks by. This guy's name is Andre Orlovsky. He walks by Andre Orlovsky,
a former UFC champion, right?
Yes, and he gets absolutely like, I don't know, dude. You can hear somebody in the background being like, that guy looks like a person from the movie 300 or something. And I assume they're talking about this Andrei Orlovsky guy. He's fucking huge. This guy that they get in a fight with is huge. And it looks like he walks by and they bump shoulders. You know, it's like a packed scenario. And then one of the guys that's with Jack Doherty just like fucking tries to punch him in the face. It's crazy. Brett, play it.
Fucking giant from the movie 300.
What are you doing? Chill, chill.
Fucking huge, dude. He's like throwing these guys around like rag dolls.
Dude, he's throwing people. He has a cell phone in one of his hands.
Yeah.
He's holding his phone and just housing these kids.
One of the guys that punched him is wearing a shirt that says Team Jake. He's flipping him the double bird and...
Oh, he got his wife out of there.
Yeah, he saved his wife. Anyways, this sucks.
Looks staged, dude.
Dude, I honestly, man,
you're fighting that many. If not being staged is such a savage move to be fighting 4 people and not put your phone down.
Maybe
like, hold on.
Maybe it'll be good for these kids to have to go to Venezuela.
Yeah, dude. That's
who
we
need,
should send.
Yeah,
we should return the favor and not send our best, dude. We should really get back at them.
They're not sending their best, and we're not
best.
sending our best. It's going to be a battle of the not bests. God, bro. It's so depressing, man. We're recording this the morning of Donald Trump kidnapping the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro.
Gangster move.
Yeah, gangster move.
Kidnapping a sitting president is a gangster move.
And we mean literally. On some Chauncey Billups shit. The president is doing.
You can bet on that now, right?
Oh, dude.
I'm sure. I bet right now on Call Sheet you can bet whether or not we're going to return Maduro to Venezuela.
Yeah. I would not be betting on that. I don't think that he's going back. I saw Trump posted a picture of him on the USS Iwo Jima. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see it.
Dude, they got him blindfolded and in like...
He's wearing cool sunglasses. What are you talking about?
I think he's got it's like a sleeping mask. I don't think
the sleeping
it's
mask is dangling down. He's got big fat grandma sunglasses on.
I thought I saw him with the sleeping mask up and he's got ear protection over his ears. But maybe they put a couple pictures. Or maybe I saw it wrong, but I thought that he had a mask over his eyes.
Maybe he released 2 pictures then, because I saw it looked like a sleeping mask that was hanging.
Weird. Anyways, either way, he's on the ship.
You think they gave him the sleeping mask or that was his? Like they showed up and they're like, all right, and he's like, hold on, at least let me have my sleeping mask.
I was assuming that it was like a blindfold type situation because they had him blindfolded and they had shit over his ears for protection for hearing, but I also assumed that it was actually to make it so that he couldn't hear anything because they got him and his wife, dude, and all those so that Drake can keep betting online.
Yeah, dude.
It's also that Drake can keep betting at stake.us.
Well, they never should have let our oil under their soil, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Once you put our oil under your ground,
I drink your milkshake.
We're going to come get it back. You can't just put our oil under your ground.
I'm an oil man. I drink your milkshake. Yeah, truly, they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have taken our oil that God wanted us to have and put it over there. And, dude, I just want to say that we've all known about the Monroe Doctrine this whole time. So they're acting like it's a big surprise when we want to come and kidnap your president. No, it's bad. I feel like a lot of these sorts of guys like Jack Doherty or Aiden Ross or Drake, even to a certain extent, and just, I don't know. That's how we got here. So
if you had to bet right now, who's the next world leader to get kidnapped?
God, dude. I would guess the I would guess somebody from Iran, either the Ayatollah or the president.
Get
of
kidnapped.
Iran. That would make. I feel like because, dude, he's clearly trying to do like a Saddam Hussein, like Osama bin Laden kind of like, we got him moment. You know, like it's clear he's trying to recreate that. But everybody's just like, what? Like, why? Why this guy? What?
Well, he kind of tries to recreate everything Obama did because he's obsessed with him. Like that's why he wants to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Like he can't have anything Obama did, he has to accomplish as well.
Yeah, it's so strange. He hates Obama, but he kind of secretly loves him. It seems that's how these things work. You're in love with what you hate. Mr. Jones and me, we tell each other fairy tales. We stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. Oh no, she's looking at me. Dude, Donald Trump doing Counting Crows is so funny. Sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh yeah, it's down at the New Amsterdam. Mr. Jones strikes up a conversation with a black-haired flamenco dancer. You don't get it.
I don't get these. I don't know the lyrics.
You've never heard Counting Crows? Mr. Jones and me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh yeah, it's down at the New Amsterdam.
I only know the chorus.
Just Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful women. They're looking at you. No, they're looking at me. But just Donald Trump. It's funny. It's really funny. You don't get it, dude. The nation's gonna love this. Jacob Nation is gonna love Donald Trump doing Mr. Jones. So, anyways, that's the end of our episode, dude. The only thing we got to look forward to is my Donald Trump impression and how much funny stuff I'm gonna get to say now. You got anything to plug? Where can people find you?
I'll be at the Ottawa, Kansas VFW tonight.
Sounds like a rough place to spend tonight, dude.
Yeah, I'll be at a bar honoring the veterans of foreign wars.
Yeah.
And I will be giving them my opinion on Venezuela.
Yeah. Venezuela. Nice. Social media, Dustin Slentz at Dustin Slentz.
Yep.
The links will be in the description, guys. You know what to do. Give him the old Jakin Off bump. Please? Will you please? As always, follow this podcast at j.o.pod on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Turn on your notifications. It helps. It helps us in some way. And as always, you can send anything at all to jakin.off.podcast@gmail.com. I'll look at it at least once. That's the Jakin Off guarantee. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for listening to the episode. Brett, you got anything?
I thought betting on the house, or like when you take it out on the house, is when you're refinancing your house so you can get more money for the casino. Is that not what it is?
Yeah, you bet the house.
Yeah. You're saying I need to refinance.
But he was making a joke about house money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all the house money because you're refinancing your house.
Yeah, no, because you're taking it out of the ATM that's in the casino.
Fuck that. Sorry.
Yeah.
We should just go to the casino with Dustin sometime and get him to explain the virtual slots.
I still don't understand how roulette works.
No.
How do they spin that thing so fast? Anyways, thanks for listening to the podcast. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.